Coach, there's only 3 teams in the Big Ten with returning quarterbacks. You have J.J. McCarthy at Michigan, you have Leah at Maryland, and you have Gavin Wimsatt at Rutgers. All the other teams are starting first-year quarterbacks. What's the most important thing to get done with a first-year quarterback?
Well, Jerry, we've all had to replace quarterbacks. Most difficult position, I believe, in all of sports, not just college football. And the one word that we'd always equate to seeing a quarterback produce is confidence. There's only one thing worse than not having confidence, fake confidence. So it's got to be real. And how do you get real? You got to get them a good start. You got to get them in comfortable situations. And over the years, we come up with 3 things. Number 1 is you have to have a strong running game. If you don't have a strong running game, that's too much pressure on the quarterback, and he sees too many looks in the defensive coverage. Number 2 is get him out of that pocket. Sprint out, play action, roll out, get him out of there. It cuts the field in half. And the third one is completions equal confidence. Confidence equals completions. What's that mean? That means get the ball quickly in the hands. How do you do that? Screen passes. You're throwing the ball 5-6 yards. RPOs are, at times, glorified screen passes. Right. So those 3 things are the key things to get that quarterback up and going.
You had a really unique experience in 2014, Ohio State, Wisconsin. Your starting quarterback, Cardell Jones, had never started a game, and he's starting in the championship game.
It has to be first time ever. And Cardell Jones was always a good kid, so talented, but we wanted to get him out of the gates fast. And we did exactly what we talked about doing. We have a strong running game. You had some kid named Zeke Elliott.
Right.
But we got him out of that pocket. Matter of fact, first play of the game, we sprinted out, got him out there, completed the ball. Pre-game, my man could barely breathe. He was so fired up for the game. But after he completed that first ball, a lot like the great athletes, once they make that first shot, they get hit, it started to roll for him.
Coach, the quarterback in the Big Ten that had the best day as a new starter was Drew Allar from Penn State. Let's take a look at a couple of his plays in regard to a young quarterback.
I thought Mike Yurcich did a great job. First of all, how do you make a quarterback have a great run game? And you're telling me those 2 backs they have, the offensive line, it's one of the best run games in the country. That's number 1. Number 2 is, remember we said, get the quarterback out of the pocket. That's exactly what they do here. Now there's 2 ways to get out of the pocket. One's sprint out, which you saw Cardell Jones. This is a little play action. He reverses out, just a token fake to the back. Now take a look at the quarterback here. He could care less what's going on behind him and to his left. All his focus, his eyes are front side, and this is a progression read, very simple for a young quarterback. He's looking at number 13. Number 13's covered. He goes to the second level, or number 6. 6 is open. Once again, for the quarterback, break, contain, get in the pocket. 1, covered. 2, deliver the ball. I think it's an excellent play call. You can tell this young quarterback's got a lot of talent. All right, next thing that they did that I thought was excellent too is, remember, completions equal confidence. They're motioning the tailback here, outside wide. There's going to be a read screen. That means there's 2 parts to the screen. He's going to identify number 84, the 3rd guy on the hash, number 3 receiver, their tight end.
Right.
As a quarterback, watch his eyes. See his eyes look at him. He can see he's now covered. That tells him to go to the actual screen. Completions equal confidence. This is a 4-yard throw. The offensive line, one of the most improved units in the country last year for Penn State. The right guard does a great job getting in the way of the linebacker. The center gets up on the safety, and you let an athlete get in space and go and get a big play.
Coach, that first one was pretty simple. The second one, certainly more complicated. Maybe the best way to explain that would be to go to the clear board and draw it up.
The clear board.
All right, let's talk about the read screen.
All right, this is a great play. The read screen, you watched it. You watched the quarterback at Penn State, Allar, did a great job against West Virginia. This is the read screen. They motion the tailback out wide. And what it is, when I say read screen, every offensive pass play has a movement key and a progression. Movement key, that means the quarterback is watching the defender. Progression means who does he throw the ball to. In this particular look, West Virginia brought a pressure. When they brought the Mike linebacker through the A-gap, the quarterback's movement key is the hook defender. When that guy blitzed, the defensive end, if you remember, dropped to where? The hook.
Right.
And the quarterback now, when the tight end's running a hitch, the H receiver is running a screen. As the defensive end did what? Covered the hook area.
Right.
He took his eyes off the defensive end and now delivered the ball to the H. Here's where the execution was excellent by the offensive line, a much improved offensive line. The offensive line set to invite their pass rush upfield. The right guard, as a defensive tackle passed him, he did an excellent job, blocked the will linebacker, and the center did a really good job. The Mike linebacker bypassed him. He went, got body on body, the free safety, a simple throw to the H-back, had about a 15-yard reception. Confidence equals completions. How do you do that? That was a 5-yard throw. The next day when they look in the paper, that's a 20-yard pass completion because they gave the ball to a skilled athlete. Nice, quick, easy throw.